every one of you who have shown up for this game. I want to start with a shout out to Moogie May, who claimed that they made over $10 on Tapjoy today. That is fantastic. Again, daily Tapjoy. They talk about it over and over again. It's something everybody should be doing every single day. We'll get into that later, though. For now, it is July the 3rd, which of course means tomorrow is Independence Day here in the States. And I asked, what are your plans for the 4th? PV July flies having pulled pork and apple pie. Sounds delightful. Jeff Keys is going to see Jurassic World Rebirth. Exciting. Enjoy. I hope it's everything you want it to be. Kath, like a great plan. Food should be at everybody's plan every day. You have to eat to live. Captain Porkchop is swimming in the pool, grilling out, etc. All the usuals. I like it. Cash, no big deal. Love getting in the pool, this hot weather, to cool off. Then you get some hot food from the grill. Then in the evening, you might enjoy a fireworks show. Who knows? Meanwhile, Megan Lemon making her own fireworks show, saying, I'm going to have a cookout, and I got some sparklers, party poppers, and a streamer cannon. Oh my goodness. Just keep your hands clear of that stuff. There's too many horrible accidents that happen that create a lot of Captain Hooks out there during 4th of July. So be properly careful for all of this. Even the professionals can get hurt. Keep that in mind. Also, 2020 Texas Jan is doing maybe the most important thing of all, which I think many of you are probably doing, which is making sure their dogs don't get frightened by the fireworks. That's right. If you have a thunder jacket, now's the time to throw it on your dogs to make sure they do not get scared. You can buy quieter fireworks according to B. Nelson Swagger. Well, there you go, folks. You're a grand old game, you're a high-flying game, and forever in peace may you play this all-American edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Here's hoping you see some green along with that red, white, and blue as you play for the grand prize. There it is. Question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. So here is how that works, folks. You win the game today, you get your share of that $1,000, of course. But also, any bonus SB you picked up throughout the game are added on top of that, in addition, automatically. If you don't win the grand prize, you can still pick up the bonus SB. But in order to keep them, you have to claim them at the end of the game. That means no leaving early. That means sticking around till the end and clicking the claim button that appears on the screen so that the SB can be yours. It's really simple. The only way to lose out is to leave out. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. Now, there are 2 ways to rejoin. One is using SB, and it's like 1 SB to rejoin. The other, of course, is with a free rejoin. And as a tip for you, if you click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu, anytime a game's not happening, you can get free rejoins by watching videos. That's right. You can get a free rejoin all day, every day. By the way, people are spotting the goose. Yes, the goose is hidden up there. Finally, each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. So here are the winners from Wednesday. They've been credited already. Congratulations to each and every one of you. A little extra special something for the 4th of July. And to the rest of you, I know that you want your name up on that screen. I want that for you too. So to everyone else out there who is not these 5 people, I say keep playing and claiming because next time the winner could be you. All right, with that, let the game begin. Here is question number 1. What nickname is used to refer to the American flag? Is it Old Glory, New Glory, or Old Spice? What nickname is used to refer to the American flag? It was initially the name of a specific flag flown by 19th century sea captain William Driver, who kept it safe from the Confederates. The original Old Glory currently resides in the National Museum of American History, the Smithsonian Institute. 97% of you getting that one right. It is called Old Glory. It is not called New Glory. And just to show you, 97% of you knew it. Well done. We got some stragglers coming in and some of our latecomers. People got it wrong. Here is the actual Old Glory. There it is. That is what it looks like today. So it was an actual flag that flew, and you can count the number of stars to try and figure out. I mean, it's not a great picture for that, but that would tell you how many states there were at the time. All right, every question you get right from here on out gets you 1 bonus SB, so let's get into question number 2. Which of the following Which of those is not known for their barbecue? The biggest differences between the two actual barbecue regions are the type of sauce they use, the tomato-based versus vinegar or mustard-based, and their seasoning as well. Trenton barbecue isn't really a thing. I'm sure they have barbecue that's just made up of some of these other styles. Trenton is the answer, 97% of you getting that one right. Kansas City, very famous type of barbecue. Memphis as well. Memphis, a very sweet barbecue sauce if you like that sort of more brown, sugary taste. I'm not a huge sauce guy, I'll admit it. I like a little on the side, but if you're not seasoning the meat properly, no amount of sauce will save you. Let's move on to question number 3 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which American monument contains 60-foot tall stone carvings of the heads of 4 American presidents? Is it Monticello, Mount Rushmore, or the Washington Monument? 60-foot tall stone carvings of the heads of 4 American presidents. Work started in October of 1927 and concluded in October of 1941, with Gutzon Borglum and 400 workers carving the giant heads into Mount Rushmore as a tribute to America's first 130 years. That is the answer. And 96% of you getting that one right. 4% of you going with the Washington Monument, which is just sort of a tall obelisk. It's really impressive to see. And Spider-Man was on top of it in that one movie, remember? Let's move on to question number 4 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In America's order of presidential succession, who comes after the vice president? Is it Speaker of the House, President pro tempore of the Senate, or Secretary of State? Who comes after the VP in the order of presidential succession? Back in May, we established that the proper line of succession was constitutionally enshrined in 1967. It goes VP, Speaker of the House, President pro tempore of the Senate, followed by the Secretary of State, and so on and so forth. That is the answer. The Speaker of the House, Master of the Stew. 69% of you getting that one right anyway. Most of you going with Secretary of State. A little bit further down in the succession order. But there you have it. Of the 31% of you that got eliminated, most of you are able to come right back in. Most of those people coming right back in for free. And we are on to question number 5 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In Rocky IV, who does Rocky defeat in a boxing match? Is it Mason Dixon, Tommy Gunn, or Ivan Drago? Rocky IV. This was a hint in the hint video. You may think that the Cold War ended when the Berlin Wall fell in 1989. But an argument could be made that it started back in the summer of 1985 when Rocky Balboa defeated Ivan Drago. If he dies, he dies. There you go. That's right. Amanda Rose right in there with me saying if he dies, he dies. That's right. The famous quote from Rocky IV when he kills Apollo Creed in the boxing match. He was on steroids. Don't do that, folks. 90% of you getting that one right. Well done. Tommy Gunn was in Rocky V, and then later on, Rocky Balboa had Mason Dixon in it. So they are all people he defeated. But unfortunately, only one of them was someone he defeated in Rocky IV. Let's move on to question number 6 now, worth 1 bonus SP if you get it right. Glory, glory, hallelujah, his truth is marching on, is a lyric from which patriotic song? Battle Hymn of the Republic, Anchors Aweigh, or These Colors Don't Run. The lyrics were written in 1862 by Julia Ward Howe and set to an 1850s camp meeting song with the title Say Brother, Will You Meet Us? The resulting song is called the Battle Hymn of the Republic. Of course, 96% of you getting that one right. Your eyes have seen the glory of the answer to this question. It was answer number 1, and most of you got it right. Let's move on to question number 7, worth 1 bonus SB. NASA Space Center in Florida is named for which U.S. president? Lyndon B. Johnson, John F. Kennedy, or Dwight D. Eisenhower? What was the name of that space center in Florida? It was during his administration that the space race really took off, and his encouragement to America to be the first to the moon made it JFK the logical namesake for the Space Center. It's called the Kennedy Space Center. Of course, 89% of you knew that JFK was the answer. Well done. That is what I like to see. That's right. The Lyndon B. Johnson Center is in Texas. So there is another center, but that one is in Texas. Well done. See, you know. You always know what's up. The goose, by the way, those of you who don't know, is on the eagle's left wing. It's like up on his shoulder. Just right there, maybe level with the hat. Let's move on to question number 8 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What year did the McDonald's Happy Meal make its national debut? 1967, 1974, 1979. The year of the Happy Meal making its debut? What's more American than McDonald's? Is there anything more American than a fast food meal in a colorful box that also contains toys? I don't think so. McDonald's created a cultural icon when the Happy Meal went nationwide in 1979. That is the answer. 70% of you getting that one right. Well done. The hint on that one was that then President Jimmy Carter, he was sworn in 1977, left office in 1981. So in 1979, he would have been the commander-in-chief. For all I know, he did get a Happy Meal, maybe for his kids or his grandkids. He didn't have grandkids then. Maybe it's for his kids. Who knows? Let's move on to question number 9. That's what I do know. Of the 30% of you that got eliminated, by the way, about half of you able to rejoin. We're down to about 9,200 people in grand prize contention, and there is only 2 questions remaining. The next one, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right, is question number 9. Here it is. Which of these car companies was founded in America? Is it Kia, Lamborghini, or Ford? It was founded in America. Which one? The concept of the motor car came from Germany in the late 1880s, but making them was a time-consuming process till the American ingenuity of Ford introduced the assembly line. Ford is the answer. 8,976 of you knew that answer, and you are ready for our final question. But first, there's a little something special that's happening this Monday. You enjoyed it so much last time that we're bringing it back again. It's Name That Song. We're going to give you the lyrics. You're going to tell us the song it's from. Do that 10 times, and you'll split the $1,000 grand prize. Join us Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we're going to have a good time then. You're going to show off your music knowledge. Also, there are a quick reminder to you that there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day. Second is by clicking More Ways to Earn wherever you find it in the app. Now, both of the ways I mentioned get you SB towards your daily goal, but when you click More Ways to Earn, not only can you get SB by installing and playing games on your phone, but that is where Daily Tapjoy is. You can be like Moogie May, who earned $10 off of Tapjoy today. That's what Moogie May said. You could be like Moogie May too, and you don't have to earn $10, but you can if you want to stick around, because they're quick, easy to complete offers that will check Daily Discover off of your to-do list in minutes. You'll have fun while you're doing it, and I call it Daily Tapjoy because it's a daily habit that you should have. It is a winning habit. Earn yourself some SB every single day with Daily Tapjoy. All right, we have 9,069 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. We got about 14,000 of you that stuck around on the day before a holiday. So glad you showed up. One more bonus SB for you if you can correctly answer question number 10. Here it is. What are the last 6 words of America's national anthem? And the home of the brave, now let's all go party hardy, or did I leave my keys here? Which is it? Last 6 words of the national anthem. Once you hit these words, you've already finished singing the highest note in the whole song, making "and the home of the brave" a soft landing for you. And the home of the brave is the answer. 9,001 of you knew that one, and you are splitting our grand prize today. Well done to you. Let's meet a few of these grand prize winners. Each of you taking home 12 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Micah Brown, congratulations. Amandaline, congratulations to you. Jamo Fam Fam, the number 42, Gaming with Emily 8, and Tito the Bee, just a few of our grand prize winners. Congratulations to every single one of you, and to those of you who claimed your bonus SB. Now that you have all these SB in your account, you know what to do with them, right? When the time is right for you, please redeem other places. Well, you've done a great job all week long. Why don't you come back Monday for that Name the Song game? We're going to have a good time. Until then, thank you for playing Daily Trivia Live. Have a happy and safe holiday if you celebrate. Bye-bye.